Well, hey there. Picture this for a second. You wake up in the morning and instead of feeling totally rested, your heart is already racing just a little bit. Your digestion feels sluggish, your mind is restless, and you just feel kind of tense all over. You might even be eating right and genuinely trying to relax, but your body just feels like it's working against you. Listen, if that sounds familiar, you are absolutely not alone. Welcome to this Vital Elixir Explainer. I'm so glad you're here with us today. Because today, we're going to explore a science-backed, completely natural way to reclaim your calm, your energy, and ultimately your independence as you age.
You know, I want to tell you a quick story about a woman I was chatting with recently. Let's just call her Sarah. Sarah is 55, and she told me she felt like her internal engine was just constantly stuck in high gear. She literally couldn't wind down from everyday stress, her sleep was super fragmented, and she had this chronic low-grade inflammation that just made her joints ache. She actually thought, well, this is just normal aging. But here's the truth. After 45, our stress load is often really high, our hormones are shifting, and our nervous systems, they've been running on overdrive for decades. But Sarah's issue wasn't just in her head, and it certainly wasn't just some mysterious part of getting older. It was actually a physiological disconnect.
So what's really going on here? Well, let's dive into it, because the missing physiological link for Sarah, and honestly, maybe for you too, is something called the vagus nerve. This is the longest cranial nerve in your entire body. It starts way up in your brainstem, travels down your neck, wraps right around your heart, and reaches deep, deep into your gut. Neuroscientists literally call it the master switch of your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest system. It's one of the most powerful built-in tools you possess to help manage stress, inflammation, anxiety, and pain. When this nerve is healthy and active, you just feel calm, connected, and in control.
The science here is just brilliant. It maps out this nerve's reach like a giant communication superhighway to virtually every major organ. For your heart, it acts like a brake pedal, naturally slowing the rate and stabilizing the rhythm. For your lungs, it deepens your breath. Down in your gut, it stimulates the motility you need to digest food smoothly. And incredibly, this is based on groundbreaking research from the National Institutes of Health. It regulates your immune system through something called the inflammatory reflex. It directly helps your body keep inflammation in check. And finally, it reaches right back up to your brain, balancing your mood and bringing down anxiety.
Now you might be wondering, okay, how do I actually know if my master switch is flipped off? We call this having low vagal tone, and there are 5 hidden physical signs to look out for. First, a resting heart rate that's consistently sitting above 75 to 80 beats per minute. Second, poor heart rate variability, which just means your heart beats a little too rigidly, like a metronome, without that healthy, natural adaptability. Third, sluggish digestion and chronic bloating. Your gut's motor is literally slowing down. Fourth, having a really hard time coming down from a stressful moment, like you stay in fight or flight mode for hours. And fifth, shallow, rapid breathing right up in your upper chest. These are all signs your master switch has been stuck in overdrive.
Here is the really empowering news. You can absolutely, naturally train your vagus nerve with safe, super accessible daily rituals. The best place to start is understanding how your breath literally controls this nerve. The mechanics are beautifully simple. Check this out. When you inhale, your sympathetic nervous system, that's your fight or flight, slightly activates and your heart rate speeds up a bit. But when you exhale, your vagus nerve activates and your heart rate naturally slows down. So the longer your exhale, the stronger and longer you apply that vagal brake. A prolonged exhale is truly the most immediate, accessible way to shift your body out of that tense overdrive. So let's actually put this into practice with our first fix. It's called the 4-7-8 breath. It goes like this. You simply inhale quietly through your nose for 4 counts, then hold that breath for 7 counts, and finally exhale completely through your mouth, making a gentle whoosh sound for 8 whole counts. Notice how that exhale is twice as long as the inhale? That 8-count exhale is your vagal activator. If you try this for literally just 2 minutes, maybe right before bed to deepen your sleep or before a stressful event, you might feel a noticeable shift in just 3 to 5 breaths.
Now, real quick, before we jump into our next tool, I want to pause for just a second on safety, because your health and your trust are absolutely my highest priorities. Remember, this explainer is for educational purposes. Because stimulating the vagus nerve physically affects your heart rate and your blood pressure, you should always consult your healthcare professional before trying new physical techniques, like the cold water exposure we're about to talk about. This is absolutely crucial if you have cardiovascular conditions or if you take heart medications. Always listen to your body and work alongside your doctor. Okay, fix number 2 builds our toolkit using cold water simulation. So the vagus nerve actually has branches right under the skin of your face and the back of your neck. When cold water hits those specific areas, it triggers something called the diving reflex. This is this ancient, built-in mammalian response that basically tells your body to conserve oxygen. It causes an immediate drop in your heart rate and sends a beautiful wave of calm parasympathetic activation through your system. Just splashing cool water on your face for 15 seconds, or maybe placing a cool, damp cloth on the back of your neck, is a fantastic, natural way to gently wake this nerve right up. Now, fix number 3. This one actually surprises a lot of folks, but it is deeply rooted in human biology. We call it the vocal vagus. See, the vagus nerve innervates your vocal cords and the muscles right in the back of your throat. So when you hum, chant, sing along to your favorite song in the car, or even vigorously gargle your water in the morning, you're creating a physical vibration. And that mechanical vibration directly and gently massages those vagal branches, sending a calming, all-is-well signal straight up to your brainstem. Pretty cool, right? And this brilliantly illustrates just how interconnected our bodies really are. Which brings us to fix number 4, taking us straight to the gut. The vagus nerve is a two-way street, you know? It doesn't just send signals down. It carries sensory information from your gut microbiome all the way back up to your brain. So when you eat fermented foods rich in probiotics or diverse plant fibers like asparagus and oats, your healthy gut bacteria ferment them into short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. And those fatty acids actually send safety and calm signals directly up the vagus nerve. You are quite literally feeding your nervous system from the inside out. Fix number 5, well, it might just be my absolute favorite. It's the social vagus. According to the polyvagal theory, a specific branch of this nerve connects to your facial muscles, your eyes, and your voice. And this branch activates when you feel safe, seen, and genuinely connected to another human being. Making warm eye contact, hearing a familiar, loving voice, or sharing a real belly laugh physically activates your vagus nerve and pulls you right out of a stress state. It just beautifully highlights why countering isolation as we get older isn't just about feeling happier. It's an actual biological necessity for a healthy nervous system. 20. I want you to remember that number for a second. 20. Why? Because it represents one of the most actionable, simple pieces of advice I can possibly give you today. Research suggests that just a 20-second hug with someone you completely trust releases a massive rush of oxytocin in your brain, and oxytocin is a powerhouse vagal activator. A simple 20-second embrace can literally help shift your body's entire physiology into a profound state of safety and rest. Let's pull all these amazing tools together into a totally free, highly actionable, 5-minute daily routine that you can start tomorrow morning. Here's your exact minute-by-minute ritual. Minute 1, sit quietly and do your 4-7-8 breathing. Focus on those long, slow exhales. Minute 2, take a deep breath and exhale with a long, resonant hum. Really feel that vibration in your chest. Minute 3, head over to the sink and gently splash some cool water on your face and neck. Minute 4, grab a glass of water and gargle vigorously for 30 seconds to work out that vocal vagus. And minute 5, send a loving text, make a quick phone call, or give your partner that magical 20-second hug. Over time, practicing this simple routine may help support healthy vagal tone, aid in smoother digestion, and really help manage that baseline inflammation. You know, I want to leave you with this thought. Your vagus nerve has literally been waiting for you to pay attention to it. Aging with strength, mobility, and confidence, it doesn't always mean pushing yourself harder or constantly fighting your body. Sometimes it just means learning how to properly flip the incredible switches you already have built right inside you. You absolutely have the power to support your nervous system, reclaim your calm, and stay wonderfully independent. So what does this all mean for you today? Which of these 6 vagal activators are you going to try first? Are you going to practice that prolonged exhale? Are you a hummer, a gargler, or maybe you're going to go track someone down for that 20-second hug? Whatever you choose, I just want you to take that one simple step today toward greater vitality. Thank you so much for trusting Vital Elixir as your partner in health. I encourage you to share your chosen ritual with our community down below. Always consult your doctor on your wellness journey. And please remember, you have the tools to live your best, most vibrant life. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next explainer. Welcome back to Vital Elixir. So today we're exploring a surprisingly common mystery through the story of someone you might just relate to. Let's call her Sarah. She's this vibrant 58-year-old who just couldn't figure out why her well-intentioned midday snacks were actually the hidden cause of her afternoon energy crashes. Let's get right into our explainer of 5 healthy snacks that are worse than candy and what we can swap them with. Picture this familiar struggle. Maybe you've been there yourself. Sarah's out running errands, playing with her grandkids, really just wanting to stay active and independent. She'd grab what she thought was a super sensible choice to keep her energy up, right? Like a granola bar or a fruit snack. But 90 minutes later, instead of feeling vibrant, she's hit with severe brain fog, heavy eyelids, and just total exhaustion. Why am I crashing after my healthy snack?
She would constantly think to herself, but I did the right thing, the label said all natural and gluten-free. And hey, I want to validate those choices right now. We trust those comforting packages because, well, they look wholesome. But the reality? The snack aisle is actually a multi-billion-dollar marketing trap, literally designed to deceive well-intentioned folks just like us. We call this the health halo trap. And this is absolutely crucial to understand for anyone in Sarah's shoes. Because as we cross that 45 or 50 mark, our metabolism naturally slows down a bit, and our insulin sensitivity shifts. This means these cleverly disguised, ultra-processed foods, they hit our bodies and our blood sugar way harder than we realize, draining the exact vitality we're trying so hard to preserve. This is the absolute king of the health halo. It looks so innocent, right? Little pictures of golden oats, maybe some drizzled honey, but beneath that wrapper, it's often hiding 15 to 25 grams of sugar and up to 12 grams of highly processed industrial oils. When you look closely at the labels side by side, a typical healthy granola bar can pack 22 grams of sugar, while a standard Snickers bar has 20 grams. You are quite literally paying a premium price for what is essentially a candy bar dressed up in a flannel shirt. And what's really shocking is the math on serving sizes. Say a deceptive serving size is listed as 2 tiny squares, but you eat the whole package of 6 just to feel full. Well, you just unknowingly consumed an astonishing 132 grams of sugar and a quarter cup of oil in one sitting. And you thought you were doing your body a favor. These packages loudly claim to be made with real fruit. But here's the thing. When you remove the water and the fiber from fruit, you lose all the protective elements. Stripped of those, a small box of raisins delivers a concentrated 29 grams of sugar. That is actually more than a pack of gummy bears. For a body over 50, this can trigger a really sharp glucose spike, which is almost always followed by that dreaded afternoon crash. These are aggressively marketed to fuel an active lifestyle, but what the front of the package totally leaves out is that the big protein numbers are often delivered right alongside 30 grams of sugar. And hey, if they boast a low sugar label, you've really got to watch out for sugar alcohols like maltitol or erythritol. While they might look a little better for your blood sugar on paper, these ingredients can cause significant discomfort and distress for a sensitive gut microbiome. We're talking painful bloating that can literally force you to sit out your afternoon activities. This one is so widely viewed as the ultimate harmless, waistline-friendly diet staple. But unless you have a diagnosed gluten sensitivity, this is actually just a rapid-digesting puffed carbohydrate that offers absolutely zero satiety. Astonishingly, a plain rice cake has a glycemic index of 82. To put that into perspective, it means it spikes your blood sugar faster and higher than a glazed donut, which sits at 76, or even pure table sugar at 65. No way, right? It's literally a blood sugar roller coaster in a crunchy disguise. This was a snack she actually thought was a smart choice for her heart. They lure you in with the promise of real vegetables and that comforting little phrase, baked not fried, but the honest truth? These chips often contain less than 5% actual vegetable powder, and usually that's just added for color. The vast majority of the chip is just empty potato or cornstarch, carrying up to 15 grams of processed oil. You're completely missing out on the actual fiber and micronutrients of real vegetables. It's basically a marketing mirage. But here is the turning point in Sarah's story, and really, the core transformation of this whole explainer. Regaining her vitality and avoiding these daily crashes did not require expensive wellness products or complicated restrictive diets. It just required 2 really simple steps. Step 1, ditch the flashy packaging. And step 2, embrace simple, affordable, whole foods. Now, as Sarah learned, and just as a quick but super important reminder for all of us, this explainer is for educational purposes only. It's not medical advice. We always want you to be safe, so please be sure to consult your healthcare provider before making any significant dietary changes, especially if you're managing a condition like diabetes or currently taking medications. These are 5 delicious, low-cost daily rituals Sarah adopted to naturally stabilize her blood sugar and feed her gut. Swap number 1 replaces those sugary granola bars. I like to call it trail mix done right. You just mix a quarter cup of raw mixed nuts, a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds, and a few squares of dark chocolate. It provides incredible healthy fats, magnesium, and absolutely zero added sugar, all for about $1 a serving. Plus, it's perfectly portable and keeps you wonderfully full. For swap number 2, she replaced those gut-disrupting protein bars with a simple Greek yogurt bowl. We're talking 3/4 of a cup of plain, full-fat Greek yogurt, topped with a tablespoon of flaxseed, some fresh blueberries, and a dash of cinnamon. This packs 15 grams of easily digestible protein, along with probiotics and polyphenols, to really keep you feeling mentally sharp and physically strong. Swap number 3 tackles those deceptive starchy veggie chips. Her new ritual became 3 tablespoons of hummus paired with a cup of actual raw veggie sticks like carrots, bell peppers, or celery. This gives you that deeply satisfying real crunch alongside excellent plant protein, fiber, and essential micronutrients. And again, this is only about $1 a serving.
Swap 4 might just be my absolute favorite, and let me tell you, it was a total game changer for Sarah. Sardine toast. Just 1 tin of sardines on sprouted grain toast, topped with a little lemon and pepper. It delivers a whopping 20 grams of protein, vital omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin D. It's just an absolute powerhouse for supporting your joint mobility and cognitive health as you age. And finally, swap number 5. To replace the rest of those sugary fruit snacks, she returned to a true classic: a medium apple sliced up with 1 tablespoon of almond or peanut butter. Honestly, it is arguably the most satisfying, blood sugar stable snack in existence. You get that natural sweetness, plenty of fiber, and healthy fats, all for under 75 cents. I really love this thought right here. Your snack drawer doesn't need a health halo, it needs a reset. The next time I go grocery shopping, I strongly encourage you to take a calm, confident step right past those deceptive middle aisles. Just stick to the perimeter of the store, because that is where the real, barcode-free, honest food lives.
So, which healthy snack are you going to rethink this week? I'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comments below which sneaky snack you're swapping out and which of our whole food swaps you're most excited to try first. Before we go, consider this. If the food industry spends billions trying to convince us their processed snacks are the key to vitality, perhaps true independence simply comes from walking past their aisles entirely. Eat real, snack smart, and I will see you next time.
Thank you for your time. Subscribe for more health education. Like the video and share it to help others stay informed.